funnily enough, Michelle wasn't too worried when her husband, the man who got the nickname Deporter in Chief, she wasn't too worried when he was in the White House and responsible for deporting millions. That didn't keep her up at night. Let's give Michelle a little reminder.
We simply cannot allow people to pour into the United States undetected, undocumented, unchecked, and circumventing the line of people who are waiting patiently, diligently, and lawfully to become immigrants in this country. So that's why we need to start by giving agencies charged with border security new technology, new facilities, and more people to stop, process, and deport illegal immigrants.
That's how Barack used to campaign, and when he was in office, he was deporting millions. He even talked about targeting businesses that gave employment to illegal immigrants. I don't think this kept Michelle up at night either.
We all agree on the need to better secure the border and to punish employers who choose to hire illegal immigrants. We are a generous and welcoming people here in the United States, but those who enter the country illegally and those who employ them disrespect the rule of law, and they are showing disregard for those who are following the law.
And this is genuinely amusing. Listen here as the worst vice presidential candidate ever, Tampon Tim Walz, you remember him, the man famous for putting tampons in boys' bathrooms across his state. Well, he's revealed that he was selected by Kamala Harris because he could code talk to white dudes. Really, white dudes watching football and fixing their trucks were going to vote for this.
I also was on the ticket, quite honestly, because I could code talk to white guys watching football, fixing their truck, doing that I could put them at ease. I was the permission structure to say, look, you can do this and vote for this.
Yeah, this guy is the Democrats' idea of masculinity. Yes, this dude. Yes, that's a picture of strength and masculinity. Just look at how well he loads a gun.
That's my theory, and it never fits quite right. It never fits quite right. It's not quite right. How do you give it back?
Now let's check in with the latest thing to be listed as inherently racist. You'll recall that everything from the countryside to working out has been labelled a sign of white supremacy. And now you can add to that list punctuality. Yes, being on time is white supremacy.
Being on time is white supremacy because what are they always on time to do? Oppress. I'm always going to be 10 to 15 minutes late because that's the correct time according to my people.
Now to the corrupt corporate media. President Donald Trump sat down for an interview with ABC's Terry Moran to discuss the first 100 days of his second term. Now, for the record, Terry Moran, you may never have heard of him, is a classic lefty losing it, and he went about proving that straight away. He seems to think the billions in waste and fraud uncovered by the Department of Government Efficiency will result in no investigations or criminal referrals. Listen to how he frames this question.
We found a lot of fraud. There was a lot of fraud. Fraudulent things were taking place, and we ended that, and those people are going to be suffering because of it.
A legal note fraud is a crime. There have been no referrals to the Justice Department at any.
Well, you don't know that, do you? How do you know that?
Have there been referrals to the? Are there criminal referrals?
How would you know that there were no referrals? I think there were referrals.
They generally are. There's been no investigation from the Justice Department.
How do you know that?
I'm asking you, sir.
No, you're not asking me. You made a statement. You're not
Now
asking
I'm asking you.
That was a statement that you made. There have
Now I'm
been.
asking you.
Have there been? Yes, there have.
Donald Trump wasn't putting up with that sort of nonsense. This was his response when asked whether he trusted Vladimir Putin.
Do you trust him? Do you trust him?
I don't trust you. I don't trust a lot of people. I don't trust you. Look at you. You come in all shooting for bear. You're so happy to do the interview. And then you start hitting me with fake questions. You start telling me that a guy whose hand is covered with a tattoo doesn't have the tattoo. I mean, you're being dishonest.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
And you might be wondering why President Trump selected this particular ABC clown for an interview. Well, the president addressed that question.
That was Photoshop. Terry, you can't do that. Hey, they're giving you the big break of a lifetime. You know, you're doing the interview. I picked you because, frankly, I never heard of you, but that's okay. I picked you, Terry.
He really is wonderfully droll, and he did not miss the opportunity to remind the ABC and other media that they were complicit in the cover-up about Joe Biden's obvious cognitive decline.
We were laughed at all over the world. We had a president that couldn't walk up a flight of stairs, couldn't walk down a flight of stairs, couldn't walk across the stage without falling. We had a president that was grossly incompetent. You knew it, I knew it, and everybody knew it, but you guys didn't want to write it because you're fake news.
All right. Thank you.
By the way, ABC is one of the worst. I have to be honest with you.
Thank you.
And let's not forget, it was only a few months ago that ABC gave President Trump an enormous payout to settle a defamation case. They never learn.
That's good.